Hey guys, I'm Allison. I have a 3 looks 1 palette for you today using the Colourpop Chasing Rainbows palette. I've been playing with this for a little over a week now, and I did a get ready with me with this, so I'll try and remember to link that down below. And now I have 3 looks 1 palette, and I am going to do a review because there's one more look I want to play around with this palette. So but I have used every shade in the palette between my Get Ready With Me, this 3 looks 1 palette, and the review video that I plan to do sometime. So yeah. Yeah, so without further ado, here are the 3 looks for you to see. I'm going to give this whole row, this middle row, a shot today for my look. So I'm literally just going to go, whoop, and then this is going to go on my lid. So I'm starting with Wake. Next I'm taking Wish List on the same brush. Oh my. I'm going to take a bit of a smaller brush and I'm going to go into, what's it called? Manifest It. This one has some glitters in it, but when you apply it to the eyes, yeah, it's one of those shades that the glitter essentially just kind of flicks away. I'm going to go back into the first shade, Wake, and just kind of blend above that pink shade. And I'm going to take a Wayne Goss brush and go into Keep Cool, which is the darkest one. And that's just kind of going on my outer third of my lid and then a little bit up into the crease. This isn't quite as pigmented as I thought it would be. Not that it's not as dark as I thought it would be. It's not coming out as dark on the lid as I thought it would be. So I think I know what I'm going to do as soon as I get this on. I'm going to try this with a different brush. See if that makes a difference. Switching back over to my Morphe brush. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the lid shade on and just see how I feel about where we're at after that. So I'm taking Not Playing. That's going to go all over my lid. Okay. How are we feeling about where we're at? I think I'm going to just wipe off that one brush I was using with no extra product. I'm just going to kind of give it another like little blend. This is a Morphe M573. And then on that Wayne Gas brush I was using, I'm going to take this really deep shade Prism. This is the darkest shade in the palette. I'm just going to tap that on the outer third of my lid just to deepen things up a little bit more. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay. I'm going to line my upper lash line with the Fenty Fly Liner. And let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna curl my lashes. I'm gonna use the Lancome Monster Big today because I'm not gonna put on lashes just because it's Sunday and I'm not going anywhere. Okay, I'm going to, at this point, clean up a little bit, do the rest of my face, and then I'll come back and put on something on my lower lash line. Okay, I'm going to put Keep Cool under my lower lash line. Oops. Okay, so this is the final look. I'll give you one more close-up. Here's like a zoomed out look so you can kind of see all the makeup a little bit better. Hey guys, good morning. So this is the third time I'm going to play with the Chasing Rainbows palette. And today I was really looking at this palette, and you know, the pops of color here really pop out. But if you, the pops of color really pop out, yeah. If you look at this side of the palette, you got a neutral eye look there. So that's what I'm going to do today. I haven't done like a for real neutral eyeshadow look for a few weeks at least. But I just really wanted to show, you know, the versatility of this palette. The first thing I'm doing is, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. This shade here, Wiggles. I didn't know if it would be a little bit more pigmented on my lid, but it's not. It's just kind of straight up my skin tone. And I don't normally set my my primer anymore, but I just went ahead and did it just to play around with that color today. Okay, I'm going to zoom you in and we're going to do the look. So I'm starting out with, this is why these need a mirror. I'm starting out with feeling it right here. And I'm just gonna, I don't know how pigmented that's gonna be, so I'm just gonna kind of lightly tap into it. Yeah, it's pretty pigmented, and then run that through the crease. Okay. Then I'm going to go into Reckless, which is this kind of deep brown shade. Just tap in once, because again, how pigmented is this one going to be? Well, you know, okay, I can probably be a little bit more generous there. But it's much easier to start slow and build up than it is to take away. Okay, I'm going to now use what I'm going to use on my lid, which is Eclipse. And I'm just going to put that on my lid. This is going to be such a pretty, like, just kind of neutral look. Yeah, that's a pretty shade, for, you know, for a neutral eyeshadow. Okay, I am going to dip back into Realness, which is that deeper brown. Just try to build up that outer corner a little bit. And then to smoke that out a little bit, because I just want it a little bit darker in the outer third, I'm going to use Prism. This is a Morphe M573 brush. Yeah. Okay. Where's my, oops, sorry. Okay, on my lower lash line, I just can't help myself. I do want a little pop of color. Keep Cool is what I'm going to use. And, you know, this has got definitely kind of a purpley undertone to it, but I still would classify this as a neutral. Oh yeah, this is going to be pretty. I like this already. Where is the thing that I'm looking for? Come on. Where are you? Honest to goodness. There you are. Okay, I'm going to line my upper lash line with my Fenty liner. And I'm going to curl my lashes and put on some mascara. This is the It Cosmetics Superhero. I am going to put on lashes, so I'm not too worried about this step. Okay. So these are pretty much the eyes done. I am going to go ahead and do my face makeup off camera and put my lashes on, and I'll come back and show you a finished look. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I'm going to zoom you in for one more kind of close-up of the eyes. The rest of my face is pretty similar to what I have been using. It Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation, Laura Mercier Matte Radiance, is it Matte Radiance Bronzer? Matte Radiance Baked Powder Bronzer in 02. The Jouer Blush Bouquet in Adore. And I've been using the shade Adore Me. My highlight is the Makeup Forever Starlit Powder in shade 13. Lips are Fenty Glow with a little bit of MAC lip liner and Morning Coffee underneath it. And that's it. That's the finished look. I want to gush so bad about this palette, but I have one more look to do with it. I got to figure out what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to put these 3 looks together and put up the video. And I also have, I'll tell you about that later. Okay, have a great day, guys. I hope you enjoyed this look. Okay, guys, look number 3. I have a plan. Ignore this swatch here. We're going to do away with this swatch. This is the color scheme I'm going for today. So, here we go. I'm starting with Wish List on a big, no I'm not. Scratch that. I'm starting with Wake. That's the one I want to start with. And then I'm going to fade Feeling It into that shade on the outer part of my crease. I'm going to go back into Wake and just blend so we don't lose any of that shade. Okay, I like that so far. Okay, on my outer third of my lid, I'm going to use Bring It And I think I'm just gonna like pack that on with a brush if I can find it. Oh, it's right here. Trying to just keep that on the lid though. And I'm not worried about the harsh line because I'm going to cover that with a shimmer. Okay. I got a little swatch happy. I got shades all over my hands, I should say. Now I'm going to go into that shade Lucid, which is such an interesting color. It's definitely got kind of a duochrome. Actually, you know what? No. First, I'm going into blurred lines, and I'm packing that on the inner third of my lid. It's a very golden shade. And then I'm going to take Lucid and pack that between those two shades. And there's some multi-dimensional shimmers in this Lucid shade that I'm just feel like you could have gone with like that more Keep Cool shade. And it would have been like more of a monochromatic look, but I wanted something different. I will say this shade is not as like, the base pigment isn't there as much as I thought it would be, but it's okay, we'll still work with it. Okay, on the lower lash line, where's my lower lash line brush? I always have the hardest time finding this brush. Where are you? There you are. I'm going to take that Keep Cool shade and just run that along the lower lashes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and line my upper lash line because I'm not going to put on lashes right now because truth be told, I'm going to take this makeup off, I think, and do a whole nother video after this. But I really wanted to get this third look filmed for my 3 looks 1 palette. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to curl my lashes and put on some volumizing mascara. I used the Lancome Monsieur Big. I'm going to finish up the rest of my face and I'll be back to show you the final look. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I'll zoom you in one more time and show you a close-up of the eyes. Oh, yeah, finished look right here. It ended up being a lot like softer than I thought it would be actually. But yeah, there she is, finished face. Guys, thanks so much for watching this 3 looks 1 palette. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to check out my review coming up on this palette. Bye guys.